Hello, this is me Waqas. Once again with my new vlog with an objective to keep you smiling, to keep you motivated, to keep you with positive spirit. Today I will share with you a story of four candles. There were four candles spreading light in the dark room and they were talking with each other. The first candle said, I am peace, but I am no more required and nobody wants to keep me lighting. And this candle started diminishing, slowly goes out completely. Now there were only three candles left, giving light in the dark room. When the second candle said, I am faith, but unfortunately, nowadays I am indefensible, started diminishing and slowly goes out completely. The light in the room reduced. Now only two candles were lighting. And at that time, the third candle said, I am love. I don't have any more strength to lit in this era of hate, and started diminishing and slowly goes out completely. The light in the room now very little, with one candle lighting and spreading light. And at that time, a child entered in the room, looked at the candles, where three candles were totally gone out, started crying and saying, I wanted all the four candles to lit and make this room bright. Why these three candles went away? Here the fourth candle called the boy and said, boy, I am hope. I am going to be with you to lit the three candles and make this room more bright. The boy happily moved, picked up the candle of hope, and with this candle of hope started lighting the three candles which went out completely. What's the moral of the story? What's the reason me telling you this story? My reason to tell you this story is, unfortunately, none of us has perfect life. All of us are passing through at different times, very tough times in our life, and we are facing difficulties. We have successes and we have failures. Whenever we failed, this candle of hope is the only candle which is going to help us to continue moving and lighting up the other candles and make brightness around us. And here I wanted to share with you 11 things which you and me should do whenever we are passing through difficult or tough times. Remember, 11 things which we must do whenever we are passing through difficult and tough times. Number one is, everything can and will change. Remember, what you have today is not going to be remained like this for the rest of your life. It's gonna change. What is needed from you is to keep moving with the candle of hope in your hand. Demonstrate through your actions use this candle to lit other candles to give you love, faith, and peace. Number two, you have overcome challenges before. It might be the first time for you to know that I am passing through difficult times. But remember, as a human being, you have passed through difficult times from your date, the day you born. From that very day till today, wherever you are, you have passed through difficult times, but you don't remember. So whenever you are passing through difficult times, don't underestimate yourself. Don't think that this is the first time it's happening with you. No. And if you start reminding yourself after every failure, after every success, you will find it out. The time does not remains the same, whether it is success or whether it is failure. So if it is success, it's not gonna continue unless you continue working hard. And if it's a failure, it's not gonna continue unless you sit, you blame, and you curse. Number three, it's a learning experience. If we are failing, we are learning. If we are succeeding, we are not learning. We always learn from our mistakes. We always learn from our failures. We don't learn from our successes, because when we get success, we get obsessed and we don't look at the reasons for our success. We only celebrate our success. But when we fail, then we start looking at reason of our failures. Unfortunately, we look at others as reason for failures. We have to start from ourselves. Number four, not getting what you want can be a blessing as well. I wanted to get something. It might not be good for me. It might not be it might not be going to be remaining with me. It might going to be hurting me. I have to have a faith on Allah that if I am not getting anything, this must be a blessing from my Allah on me, where He saved me from something which I don't. If I have this faith, I'm not gonna curse anyone. I'm going to learn from it and I'm going to be succeeding. Number five, allow yourself to have some fun. Unfortunately, when we are passing through difficult or tough times, when we are failing, we get restless. We don't sleep. We make others' life miserable because we are trying to find the reason in others for our failures or for our difficult times. Relax. As I said, all of us are having and all of us are passing through difficult times. It's only I might feel it differently versus you might have a different situation. But the difficult and tough times will always be there. At that moment, have fun. What does it mean by having fun? Relax. Look at it from a different perspective. Look at it, you are learning from it. It's a blessing from Allah. These two things are going to make you relaxed. Number six, being kind to yourself is the best medicine. Don't go very harsh on you. If you are looking at the reasons of the difficult times you are passing through or reasons of your failures, don't go harsh on yourself. Because you are learning, you will be making mistakes. Because you are learning, you might be moving slowly. Don't be harsh yourself. Don't kill yourself. Be gentle and kind with yourself. Look at it from a positive aspect. Look at it as a first step towards your success. Number 7, other people's negativity isn't worth worrying about. You are passing through difficult times. You are not the only one who is going to blame others. There are other people, those who are going to blame you. There are other people who are going to tease you. There are other people, those who are going to tell you you are not worth anymore. Ignore them. Anybody who comes and tells you you are not worth, I'm sorry. He does not know or she does not know even their words. How someone can tell you that you are not of worth? How can someone tell you you are stupid, you are idiot, unless you do it by yourself? So when people tells you, tease you, ignore them. Nothing is going to make it different if someone tells me I'm an idiot. If I am not, I'm not gonna be idiot if someone come and tell me I'm an idiot. In fact, I am better than someone because I learned something new. Number 8, you have lots of strength as a person. When you get hurt, if you stand and you walk, it means you have a strength to walk. How many people you have seen when they get hurt, they can't move. They can't move. They want people to come and help them. When people start coming and started helping you, and you are not gonna move and just depending on others that someone else is going to lift you up, you don't have that strength and courage. But everyone has got that strength and courage because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us as a human being very well knowingly that all of his creatures will have the taste of success and failure. There is no way that one is gonna be successful every time. So Allah knows that when you will feel success, you are going to be feeling whether you are strengthful or not, but you definitely need it at the time of failure. So you have that strength. No one is going to come and tell you. You have to pick it up by yourself. Number 9, anything is possible. Everything is possible. Success is possible. Failure is possible too. If I am going to be having a luxurious life, I'm going to have a difficult life as well. The owner of the Ford, the Ford, the best car in US, he was billionaire. He was having enough money, but he was passing through difficult time in his life because he cannot eat anything. He remained on liquids for the last 8 or 10 years of his life without eating anything. Just imagine. For you, he was successful. For you, he has a lot of money. But what? He was not able to eat anything. He was living on liquid food. Everything is possible. If today you are failed, if today you are passing through difficult times, there is an equivalent opportunities and possibilities that you are going to be successful and you are going to be living a beautiful life. Number 10, great things take time. The things does not happen overnight. Edison did not invented the bulb in one day. The aeroplanes were not successfully experimented from day one. Physics took years and years to come into this shape where we find out the our earth is round. It took us time to understand that there is 70% of the land is water, and that end of the sea is not end of the world. Great things take time to happen. Don't kill yourself. And lastly, there is always, always, always something to be thankful for you. You have to be thankful. You cannot be thankless. You are at this time in difficult situation, but yesterday you might be in a very good situation. And even if you are in a difficult and tough time today, you are still living healthy life. If you are sick, you are still with your family. If you are sick and not with your family, at least you are still taking medications. You have to have the reason of thankfulness. Every breath you are taking must be a reason for you to be thankful. My friends, my brothers and sisters, I once again tell you, all of us pass through difficult times. But if we remember these 11 things, if we behave differently by doing these 11 things, we will keep the candle of hope in our hand and we will keep lighting other candles with this one single candle and we will be successful. I hope you must have liked it, this vlog. Let me have your comments, please. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Keep smiling. Keep motivating yourself. Allah Hafiz.